Welcome back to KidsLearnPianoLive.com. My name is Jamin, and as you can tell from the countdown clock here, the lesson is about to begin. If this is your first time playing piano, welcome. I'm very excited for you. You're going to do great. Hopefully you already received from us the welcome packet in the mail, and maybe you even got started on the Absolute Beginners video pack to teach you the names of the notes and things like that. But if not, that's fine. You'll do great. I'll show you how to play all the notes. And if I'm going too fast for you, you can always pause the video or rewind it and go over the more difficult parts. You can always pause the video or rewind it and go over the more difficult parts. And even if you only learn a little bit of this song and you don't learn the whole thing, you'll still learn enough to help you build skills so you can learn other songs faster in the future. So jump in, give it a try. You're bound to end up at least a little bit better than you even are right now. Throughout the lesson, I may refer to Klopple Academy, and you can check out that link on the website if you want. Basically, it's a program that takes you all the way from learning the names of the notes, the very beginning, through 12 levels of classical and jazz music, through all the skills that you would need to become a professional pianist. So you would learn all the same stuff that you would learn if you're taking regular traditional piano lessons, probably plus a little bit more, but it takes about 5 to 10 years to complete. So you can just try out the first level, see if it's the kind of thing that you like, or if you just care about today's lesson and learning this song, then just ignore all those references and focus on today's lesson. If you're watching this at LearnPianoLive.com, there should be a PDF and an MP3 button right next to this video. The MP3 is a play-along track that you can use to practice more after the lesson, but a lot of students like to print out the PDF right now so they have it during the lesson. Careful, it could be up to like 30 pages, so just find the couple pages that you want and print those out. If you decide not to, that's fine. I'll show you all of the notes on screen as we go through it. And we will be going through 5 different levels of this song that all use the same play-along track. So even if you've never played piano before, you'll still be able to do level 1. And then as we go through level 2, 3, 4, and 5, then when we use that same play-along track, you just keep playing your same version. If you're watching this lesson in the archives and you have a question during the lesson, then feel free to click on that survey button. And at the end of the survey, there's a place for you to ask your question, and I will do my best to get back to you with the answer to that question. But if you're with us live as we're recording this today, then feel free to click on that chat button, and you can talk with all the other students who are logged in during the live lesson. And if you have a question about the lesson, then you can just go ahead and type that into the box that says, Ask Jamin a question, and we will do our best to answer that question live in the lesson. All right, I think that's the end of the boring stuff. I'm ready to learn a song. Stay tuned at the end of the lesson and I'll show you how to win more points and earn more prizes next week. But for right now, let's get this party started. Welcome back to KidsLearnPianoLive.com. My name is Jamin, and this is Radical River, and she's going to be learning this song right along with you for the very first time. Have you played this song before, Radical River?
No.
No, so she's never played it before, but she's really good at learning songs, so if you don't learn this song as fast as she does, that's perfectly normal. She learns them really, really quickly. She's played a lot of piano, but we'll have a lot of fun together, and this is the incomparable Kendra moderating the chat room.
Guess what? I got to go to a tea party yesterday, which was really fun. We got
With imaginary tea or real tea?
No, real tea.
Oh.
Where it was at this little cute tea place, and we would get 5 courses of just little snacks and stuff.
There are tea places?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, my daughter wants to go. You'll have to tell me about it later.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Awesome. Tell us what our weekly activity is.
This week is the Grand Staff Spelling, and if you write the names of the notes, they all spell words. Find the words and tag Learn Piano Live when you post a picture on Facebook or Instagram, and our mascot penguin will hook you up with 150 bonus points. Won't you, Clawful?
Yeah, that's a tough one because you got the treble clef and the bass clef, and so then you have to know both of them. But if you want to just do the treble clef, you could do just the treble clef. You don't have to do both of them. But, oh, sorry. I clef. All right. I guess that means it's time for us to get started. You go in the other room. See you later. Practice hard. And you at home, make sure you have your PDF open, or you can just follow along here. So this one has not that many notes to it, but it goes pretty fast. So we'll have to learn the notes and then just practice a lot so that we can play along with the track. The first note that we need is a C. In order to find a C, you're just going to find any group of 2 black notes, like those ones right there, and take the bottom one, the one that's to the left, and drag it down even further. You'll land on a C every single time. So that would work down here, right there. That's a group of 2 black notes. You take the bottom note, drag it down, you land on a C. What I'm going to use is this group of 2 up here, drag it down, and we land on a C. So we're going to play a C, and then we're just going to move 1 to the right, and then 1 to the right, and then 1 to the right. And that's the beginning part here. This land is your. This land is your. And then we're going to play that 2 more times, that F, land, this, and then go right back to that C. And we're going to do the exact same thing, but we're not going to go up as high this time. We're going to go back to C, D, E, and then play the E again. So that much would be, starting on this C right here, we'd go this land is your. Land, this, back to the C, land is my, and then play it again, land. Then we go back to the C again, only this time after we play 2 Cs, we skip over the next note over and we go straight to the E. So from Cali, then we're gonna play the note that we skipped over a whole bunch. Maybe we're apologizing for skipping over it. Playing that D right there 4 times. For ya to the, and then back to that C, and then to the right, and to the right again, and repeat that E. So all of that together with the track is pretty fast, would sound something like this. 2, 1, 2, go. This land is your land. This land is my land. From California to the New York Island. Okay, yeah, so it's really super fast, so you'll need to practice that a whole lot before you're ready for the track. But the good news is, after that, you pretty much just repeats. We got those C's right there, from the redwood forest to the Gulf Stream waters. That's basically the beginning of the song, just played again. The only tricky part is this part right here. This land was made for you and me. There's a lot of skipping around, so don't try this one until you already have the other section. This land starts on a D, 2 Ds right there. Then we're gonna go down to C. That's 1 to the left. Then the lowest note that we've played so far, 1 to the left of a C, would be a B. And then we skip even lower, skipping over that next note all the way down to a G, and then right back up to that B. So you were on that B, we're gonna skip down, and then we're gonna skip up to that B. Made for you, and then skip again while we're at it. We might as well skip up to a D, and then the last note is a C for the word me. So if you get nothing else, at least get the first note, it's a C, and get the last note, it's a C. So you've already got the beginning and the end, and then it's just a matter of filling in the middle. Sounds easy. It's kind of tough at this speed, but if you practice it, you'll have it in no time. So let's try that a couple more times with the track. Here we go. 2, and a 1, 2, 3. This land is your land. This land is my land. From California to the New York Island. From the redwood forest to the Gulf Stream waters. Here's the tricky part. This land was made for you and me. Yeah. Alright, so really fast there at the end. So this part right here, as you could see, when I played it, Okay, fine. We'll only do one last time on level 1. But what I wanted to show you was the fingering on this is kind of important. Usually we don't talk about fingering on level 1. We wait till level 2. But for this one, we would probably want to have, we got these 3 notes we got to play. So you probably want to go 1 finger per note so you can play made for you and, because it's really fast. For you and, for you and, for you and me. So use whatever fingers you want for the rest of it. For that one, you probably need one finger per note. However you want to split it up. Something, you need one finger per note on that last one. Made for you and me. Let's try it one more time with the track. And a 2, and a 1, 2, go. This land is your land. This land is my land. From California to the New York Island. From the Redwood Forest to the Gulf Stream waters. This land was made for you and me. Yeah, okay, so lots of notes. That's all right, we got plenty of time to practice it. But before we do that, we're not going to watch our video of the day. We are going to go straight to our birthday celebrations for everyone who June was your birthday.
Transitioning to Level 2. This may be confusing to Level 1 students, so please continue to practice the Level 1 version, or visit learnpianolive.com/level2 for a detailed explanation on how to level up.
So sadly, the lesson preview has come to an end, and it's time to say goodbye to everyone watching the free streams. Of course, paying subscribers at learnpianolive.com can continue watching this lesson and several hundred others like it in the archives. So come on over and check us out, and if you like what you saw, at least like and subscribe, and then tell your friends to head on over to learnpianolive.com to start enjoying this journey with us.